I guess I'm filming on weekdays too now. Oh, big kitty. This is a big kitty. So I found this recipe a few weeks ago when I was searching online for vegan chocolate chip oatmeal cookies that are specifically chewy, because I kind of hate when homemade cookies are like crunchy. Ew. Anyway, I already made these once and they came out really good, so I'm gonna make them again, but I'm gonna cut the recipe in half because it made kind of a lot and I don't want that many again. I went ahead and got my ingredients measured and ready ahead of time, which I've never really done before, but it just seemed like it would make this a lot easier since I had to cut everything in half. So I've got some oats and some flour, some light brown sugar, butter, salt, baking soda, and cinnamon. That's maple syrup and vanilla extract in there, and then some chopped up dark chocolate. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to preheat the oven to 350. The oven is preheating, and I'm going to spray these two small baking trays that I have with some non-stick spray. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is mix together the oats and flour, and then add the baking soda, salt, and cinnamon. Now, in another bowl, I'm going to cream together the butter and the sugar. Now I'm adding the maple syrup and vanilla. I'm gonna mix this in with the dry ingredients. I'm supposed to mix this until it's crumbly, like a crumbly cookie dough, and then start adding the soy milk. Okay, this looks pretty much like a crumbly dough. Okay, it's a little more like a regular cookie dough now that you can actually form into a shape. Now I'm gonna add the chocolate. Now if it's too crumbly still at this point to form into a round cookie shape, you're supposed to add a little bit more soy milk. So it looks, I mean, it looks pretty good, but maybe just a little bit more because it's still kind of falling apart. Now it's getting harder to mix, so this is more like how it should be. When it gets like where it all just forms into one big ball of cookie dough. So now, here's the dough, and I'm ready to form the cookies and put them on the trays. Dough tastes good. I do not like that one type of chocolate bar I put in there, which is why I put it in here, because I was trying to get rid of it. I put like half of a Theo chocolate bar in there, but then I also put part of one of those little Tazo dark chocolate. It was like 95% dark chocolate bars to try to use it up, so there's only a little bit of that one in there. This one. I don't like this one. The recipe says bake them for 12 minutes, but I'm gonna put them in for 10 and then check them because I always like to bake cookies for less time than it says so that they don't get crunchy.
Ew.
Okay, so I took these out after 10 minutes, but I ended up putting them back in for another minute or so, so around 11 minutes total. Just a little bit crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. I can tell that bite had a piece of the Tazo chocolate in it, but it's not that bad. It's not really bad at all, honestly. I forgot to mention too, the original recipe also includes dried, like shredded coconut in here, but I didn't put that in because, like, why would you do that? They came out really good.